bend over, my acid reflux just goes crazy. All clean. It was just looking really grimy and nasty in here. Unfortunately, Mom's gonna take the sheets off the bed. I know, sorry. Can I just lift you? Come here. As soon as I get the sheets off, you can go back on the bed. These sheets from Brooklyn are my favorite sheets. If you ask me how, I don't have an answer, but I ripped a big old hole in them. I'm actually sad about it. We can make you cute later. I cannot be the only one of us that gets an ad for this Way X Dead Cool Melrose Place laundry detergent. I will say it does smell very good, but for the amount of this that you get, it's way too expensive. I will probably not repurchase this. For the time being, our sheets smell very good. I also use the Downy Light Ocean Mist little beads. The light version are the only ones that don't like make my skin itchy. Do you empty this lint thing every single time you do a load? Won't it start on fire? Nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. These are all covered in dog hair. I wonder why. Probably seems like I'm always doing laundry to you guys, but to be quite honest with you, laundry is a revolving door that never ends, especially when you just moved. It is Sunday, and today I'm using whatever energy that I have to just get small little tasks done. I'm in my 3rd trimester, and I've been telling myself I just need to, why am I just holding the shirt? I've been telling myself I only need, could I borrow this? To get one thing done a day. That way it doesn't seem like so super daunting, and if I happen to get more than one thing done in a singular day, that's a win. As you saw, we cleaned our bathroom. It was really gross. Well, I cleaned our bathroom. It was really freaking gross. Not proud of it. That's just the reality. I don't think I've deep cleaned that bathroom once since we've moved in. I might sound sick. I'm not. I'm so ready to not be pregnant anymore. You don't even understand. Unless maybe you're also pregnant and you are ready to not be pregnant anymore, then you probably understand. How did this get in there? Baby onesie. Every other day, I swear, there's a symptom that I had no idea was a pregnancy symptom. As of the past 2 weeks, I can't breathe anymore. I'm so congested, and my doctor says that's normal. Everything is normal when you're pregnant. Your foot could fall off, and they would tell you it's normal. We were doing better pregnancy complication-wise for a while. My blood pressure has gotten worse again. I'm back monitoring that like multiple times a day, as well as my headaches have come back. If you don't know anything about pregnancy, you can get something called preeclampsia, which is really bad. Both of those things are big red flags for preeclampsia. I'm just trying to keep this little man cooking, staying hydrated. I just don't do really anything that's exciting to show you guys, or at least it's not exciting in my brain. I feel like I've had a hard time picking up the camera because of that. Another new, well, I don't know if I would consider this new. This pregnancy has been physically annoying. I don't know if annoying is the proper word. It's just been more on my body than what I was expecting it to be. Mentally, I feel like I've done pretty well. Like, obviously I've gone through the emotions of being like scared and mourning this zipper, mourning the life that you are like leaving behind, but nothing out of the ordinary. That is until the past couple weeks. I didn't pass my 3rd trimester depression test. Let's just say that. I wouldn't say I'm like full on depressed, but like for some reason mentally the past 2 weeks, my brain has been like a really dark place, and I've learned that I don't know if it's called prenatal depression. You get the concept. Is very similar to postpartum depression, but postpartum depression is just talked about more. Both are super common. That's why they screen you throughout your pregnancy. Before we can continue on with this vlog, we all need to take a second and say thank you to Upside for sponsoring this video. I get the privilege of working with so many great companies on this channel. If you skip over every single sponsor that you ever see in a video, please trust me and don't skip this one. Now, if you are new here and or you have never heard me talk about Upside, which would be shocking. Upside is a free app that gets you cash back on daily essentials like gas, groceries, dining out. Me, myself, and I use it for gas. I have told you guys so many times that I have gotten full tanks of gas from the cash back that I've gotten from Upside. Top earners on Upside are getting as much as $300 cash back every single month with Upside on things you will already be spending money on. I always say this, but this is my big sister moment, me to you. Upside is a no-brainer. It's super easy to use. There are over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on the Upside app. And yes, it is real cash back. I know that sounds too good to be true, but I promise you it's not. There's no confusing rewards or points or credits. It's actual money that you can transfer straight to your bank account. It's super easy. You just download the app. I'll have a link below that you guys can click, and then you claim whatever you're buying on Upside, whatever offer, and then you pay as usual with a credit or debit card. Follow the steps in the app and get paid. That's literally it. It couldn't be easier. This is just one of those things where if you don't do it, you're just missing out. You are going to have to fill up your gas tank anyways. Like I mentioned, top Upside earners are earning as much as $300 per month with Upside. So if you want to find out how much you could earn, click the link in my description to download Upside and use code Samantha to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon of your first tank of gas with Upside. Or to make your life even easier and more convenient, I have a QR code on the screen that you can scan to claim your offer. Once again, a huge thank you to Upside for sponsoring this video. I'm always so excited to work with you guys, and let's get on to the video. I thought I was doing great until I wasn't, and I realized I wasn't. One, because of the way that my brain was talking to myself in here, and two, my lack of wanting to do anything. I know it's normal to be tired, especially when you're at this point in pregnancy. I'm 34 weeks. It's completely normal to be exhausted, but I haven't wanted to not do things because I'm exhausted. I haven't wanted to do them because my brain is telling me I'm not worthy of doing them. I've been depressed in the past. It just hasn't been an issue in quite a few years. I also have been rescheduling literally any type of self-care appointment. I finally got myself to go get my nails fixed. They were so bad. I also got my hair touched up. I thought that would help me feel better. I don't know that it has. But at this point, we're just in survival mode. We just got to get through the next couple weeks. We have to get this little man earthside. And then from there, we can start building our new life and navigating that. But I at least won't be doing it alone. I will say this. I feel like you're pregnant is greatly affected by your partner going through it. I don't know that I would have made it through these past 9 months without Gerald. It's gonna be so nice when he can help with the baby. He's been so understanding and so kind and patient with all of my emotions. It's gonna be nice to be able to do things again. I feel like some of you will understand what I'm saying and maybe some of you won't. I also keep thinking about us bringing him home and just like setting his car seat down. What do you do at that point? I feel like I'm gonna look at Gerald and be like, okay, now what? I'm very excited. Right, you're excited for baby brother? Are you excited for baby brother? Okay, hold on. Let me get these out of the way. That way you have over here. Come there over here. Yeah, right here. Over this. There you go. If I don't make sense, if I don't finish my sentences, grace would be appreciated. I have gotten so many comments asking me if my hospital bag is packed, especially with everything going on with my blood pressure. The answer is no, it's not. We're gonna pack a hospital bag. We need to pack my diaper bag. I don't want to overpack because I know the hospital gives you a bunch of stuff, but I also do want some of my own things. People have been asking me a lot about my birth plan too. My plan is to give birth one way or another, and I want drugs. That's about it. When it comes to birth, I feel like you can want to control the situation so much, but like how? You can't really. I'm not gonna stress myself out making this image of exactly how I want it to go for it to just not go that way, and then I'm upset about it. I feel like we're kind of winging it. Excuse me, what are you? What else is occurring right now? Everyone's currently freaking out about TikTok. I know so many of you guys would actually probably love it if TikTok was gone. I'm scared about it for like small businesses. That's their main income. Like that's how they make their money, is promoting their business on there. Me, myself, and I love long form content. YouTube has been dead and dry for years. Honestly, ever since TikTok became a thing. Every single creator has pretty much transitioned over to short form content because unfortunately that is just where the internet has moved. I'm not saying none of you guys enjoy long form content. As a creator, you will have your management up your ass telling you to make short form content if you're not doing it. If TikTok goes away, I'm not focusing on Instagram Reels. Reels comments, scary. What that sounds like to me is everyone's just gonna start watching YouTube again, and YouTube will be the place to be again. We'll be able to make our long form videos in peace and serenity and not have our managements yell at us because of it. Doesn't that sound fun? Low-key, I'm not afraid. I don't care what happens either way. If TikTok goes, it goes. We'll be able to hang out here a lot more. If TikTok stays, it stays. But I do understand why people are freaking out about it. If a creator is only established on TikTok, I can see how that would be scary because like your job is going away. I feel like everyone's just gonna come back to YouTube and it'll be fine. Why stress when we don't know what's gonna happen yet? I will miss watching the videos on TikTok though, but my mental health will probably improve. Toilet paper from stuffing it out my nose. I barely fit in the crack. Big belly. There you go, for your head. Lay your head on it. Excuse me, can you go on your side? Thank you. I will say, it does feel pretty good coming into a clean bathroom this morning. My butt cheek crease is itchy. I don't know why you're supposed to do that first. I tend to not ask questions, I just do. We're gonna come home and take a shower, so I'm not gonna wash my face. Why are these so hard to close? Good morning, everybody. Last night sucked. I'm pretty sure I briefly mentioned that I sound sick because I am just so congested at the end of this pregnancy. I already was having a hard time sleeping, just like getting comfortable, especially since he's gotten so big. Like his movements just wake you up. The movements are kind of starting to hurt. Once again, I know is normal. I've also had pregnancy insomnia on and off throughout my whole pregnancy. That has come back in full force, on top of the fact that I actually cannot breathe, especially when I'm laying down. I was posting about it on Snapchat. I know I've tried to do Snapchat here and there over the past maybe like year, and I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I'm in a routine of posting every day on there. Honestly, I kind of love it, and I didn't think I would. I feel like I'm a little old for Snapchat. I grew up with Snapchat, but it was simply just for talking to each other. It wasn't like a social media platform. Past couple weeks that I've been consistent on there is the closest I think I've ever felt to how it felt starting YouTube. Such a close little community. We're constantly replying to each other and talking on there. I don't know, I've been liking it. It's very personal, but very informal. That's the kind of social media that I like. But anyways, I posted about the congestion on there, and so many of you guys have given me like good tips on things to try that will hopefully help, because even in the past week it's gotten so much worse so quickly, and everyone's always saying like sleep before the baby comes, and I'm like, well, I wish I could, but I can't. I don't know if it's my body like prepping me to just be up all night. At some point today I would like to go get some of the stuff that you guys recommended on there. Baby Vicks like vapor rub to put on my chest, which seems like an obvious one. I don't know why I didn't think of that. The most common response I got was breathe right strips. I feel like I've tried that back when my snoring was really bad. I don't remember if I liked them or not, but I'm willing to try anything right now. There was one other thing that you guys were suggesting, and I'd have to like, well, let me see. Nose breathing strips. Yeah, people are saying honey sleep, because I keep saying like I don't want to waste my day. Like on Snapchat, I'm like, okay, I've been laying around, like I need to get up and do something. It genuinely makes me feel better, and everyone's like, just sleep. Like once baby comes, you're not gonna be able to. It's like, well, if I could sleep, I would. Someone said to put the vapor rub in the tub or a shower. I might put it in my shower with me. Someone said to put a humidifier on my nightstand, and I also had asked about this because I wasn't sure if, because I live in Florida, if having a humidifier like does any good. But a bunch of you said yes, like still get a humidifier, and then I can also use it when baby boy is sick. It was called like a nasal something. A neti pot. I'm actually terrified of neti pots, but at this point, if it would help, I'm willing to try it. Saline nasal mists, a nasal rinse. Is that the same thing as a neti pot? Pregnancy safe saline in a neti pot with distilled water. Apparently there's some type of Mucinex you can take too, but I don't feel sick. My nose is just congested. I know the only thing that is going to help this situation is for him to come out of my body, which is not happening at the moment. So I'm gonna pick up those things at some point today. But we also have our maternity pictures later, and if I told you I was excited about them, that would be a blatant lie, because I'm not. Future me will be happy about the pictures, and maybe little man will appreciate the pictures one day. I just feel so icky. It's okay. I'm gonna swing through the Dunkin' drive-thru and get coffee, and then we're gonna go home, shower, pick out an outfit, so I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. I get an outfit change, so I technically need 2 outfits. Pictures are at 5, it's 11:37, and they're at the beach, and the weather is looking kind of iffy, so guess there's a chance she could tell me that we're not doing them today. I also need to drop off a tip for the person who did my sonogram. I've gotten 2 of the like 4D, 5D, I forget what they are exactly called, sonograms done at a place called Baby Scene in Tampa. I met one of the girls when I was in line at the Apple store to get my new phone like months and months ago. She was also pregnant at the time, went on maternity leave, and then now is back, and so she scanned me and they comped my scan, but I still want to leave her a tip, and I had asked if I could do it in cash because I have cash that I never freaking use. So I need to drop that off, but it needs to be in an envelope. I don't have one of those. I'd have to find an envelope. Braxton Hicks contractions. Those motherfuckers hurt. I guess that's better than it being too sweet. Well, I'm gonna be using the bathroom really soon. Fresh out the shower. My post hair washing routine has been really simple. One, I'm using Pantene or herbal essences, and my hair has never looked better, like shampoo and conditioner in the shower. When I get out, I'm putting the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In, takes me back to my childhood days, and then a hair oil. I happen to be using the Oribe Gold Lust one, and I really like it. Gently brush. That's mostly a reminder for me, not for you. We're gonna have makeup on our face today. I need all the moisture I can get. Deodorant. I have a lot of editing that I need to get done. Somehow it's already 1 o'clock. I have to be ready to leave by 4. That seems completely doable, but somehow, some way, I'm gonna run out of time. Before I edit, I figured I'd actually give you a quick Piper update. I know I told you guys that she had surgery and she has recovered beautifully from that surgery. I think I talked about it in the last video that I posted, so we did not watch that. Our dog Piper ate something. It sat in her stomach for a while because we had no idea that she had eaten it. She ended up needing surgery to remove it from her stomach. She does have other issues like incontinence, which if you guys have ever wondered why she's not up on the bed, it's because she dribbles pee and we don't want pee on the bed. We're going to a specialist, so hopefully they can figure that out because that's been an issue ever since she got fixed. We obviously don't want her having to go through this surgery over and over again. 1, it's really expensive, and 2, I just can't imagine that that's very fun for her. We don't want that for her. The vet told us to try muzzle training her because she is crate trained. When we're not home, they're in their crates. I was expecting it to be harder to muzzle train her. She doesn't wear it all the time, only when we're not able to like solely focus on her. So like right now I'm gonna be editing. I don't want her to have to go in her crate. And the one time I wasn't paying attention, she chewed up a toy in like 10 minutes. I did order her a really cute custom muzzle. The black one just makes her look mean, and she's not mean. That hasn't come yet. She's able to drink water with it on. She's able to pant. I'm pretty sure she could like eat. It would just take a while. We just don't leave it on her most of the time. It's only ever on her maybe like a couple hours a day, just trying to get her used to it. Healing wise, she had her like 2-week post-op appointment and everything looks really good. She got her stitches out. I do have her on a bit of a diet, which like same girl. I'll be on one again soon. I just wanted to give an update on that because I know that I shared it with you. It only feels right to update you. Now I'm gonna zone in and edit for maybe an hour and see how much we can get done. I want to get to a point where I'm ahead, and I'm nowhere near that point yet. I didn't think about the fact that I have to come down to get you. It's the next day. I have so many things that I want to do, but my body is screaming at me not to do anything except relax. It's the next day, and I promise you I have done absolutely nothing. You've missed nothing. My fear of this congestion becoming like a sinus infection might be coming true. I do have a cough drop in my mouth. I apologize. My right ear is starting to hurt really bad. Last night was no better than the night before. I sent Daryl a bunch of pictures of the things that you guys recommended to try and help so I can breathe and maybe get some sleep. He stopped stopped on the way home from work and got them all for me. Breathe Right strips. These ones are clear, and to be quite honest with you, they kind of hurt and they didn't stick very good. They're extra strength versus these are just like the regular ones. These stay on really good. I'm not very confident that either of them helped any. He also got me a neti pot, which apparently I have to use distilled water or it can give you brain amoebas. Suitable for use after sinus surgery or during pregnancy. I need to get some distilled water, but you guys also told me that I could just boil water for like 5 minutes. Haven't tried this yet, mostly because I'm terrified of it for some reason. Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm about to take another shower. I've just been sweating, so I stink so bad. I know they make shower steamers, but he couldn't find any, so I'm just gonna like slap this on and go in the shower. Try and give myself a little steam shower. He also got me specific cough drops and a humidifier. Apparently that also helps. My pictures did get canceled yesterday. I don't have those until Friday. My OB moved up my doctor's appointment to tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I have to go in and get like a non-stress test. They're gonna test my protein in my urine for preeclampsia. I've just been anxious. I feel like baby boy hasn't been moving as much the past couple days. I keep pulling out my Doppler and making Gerald find his heartbeat for me. I keep waiting for the day that I'm not going to be anxious about being pregnant anymore because everyone's just like, just get to viability week, then you're good. It's like, no, there's really no relief until they come out. And even then, anything can happen to anybody at any point, and that's just a lot of stress and anxiety. I'm sure he's just been resting extra because I don't feel good. As much as I want to do a bunch of stuff, I know that I need to slow down, even though I haven't done anything. It's been slow, but I don't really want to overdo it. I don't want to push myself, but I also feel bad because I wanted to do like packing my bag for you guys and to try and make these vlogs interesting, but I'm gonna be quite honest with you. This is what I got. It's this or nothing, and I know that you guys would rather me post this than nothing. So I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. I need to do my shot, and I have finally grown a pair. I can do them on myself now. If you didn't know, I have to take one of these shots every single day. I actually am about to have to switch to heparin, which is twice a day. This is Lovenox, a blood thinner injection. This lasts all day, but the heparin ones only last for like 12 hours. So if I were to go into labor and I just took this shot, I can't get an epidural for 24 hours versus the heparin shots only last 12 hours. And I believe there's a medicine to reverse those ones. I'm almost done taking these ones. Up until the past like week, I've either been having Gerald do them for me or my mom. I finally grew a pair and I'm able to do it on myself. Just a little hard to see sometimes. My belly has really gotten big. Really have to let it dry, otherwise it burns more than it already does. Did I give you a bump date? Pants and everything are kind of in the way, but I guess that's your bump date. He's getting big. My blood pressure hasn't been great. I need to go check it again. I take it a few times a day. I'm genuinely just going to hop in a steam shower, change my clothes. I'd say get back in bed, but honestly, my nose feels better sitting versus laying down. My big comfy recliner is on the first floor, and the air conditioning on the first floor isn't working. If they fix that, I might consider sleeping in the recliner, unless they can get this figured out. If this is just pregnancy congestion, I don't think it's gonna go away until he comes out. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I do want to get this posted for you. I just wanted to stop back in and say thank you for watching. The next video you see will be me packing my bags because I absolutely have to do that. Like at any point they could be like, yep, preeclampsia, go to labor and delivery right now. I have to be ready for that. It's crazy that we're at that point though, but I'm also so ready for him to just be here. So I love you so much. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are safe, and I will see you guys in my next video.